Hey YouTube, today we're working on this 2014 Ford Mustang, and we're replacing the struts on this car. We're replacing front and rear on this car today, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's really easy. Obviously you have to remove the tire, um, lift your car, make sure it's safe, put something in the back tire to block the car to sleep over there, and then we're going to remove two bolts, one here, one right here. Those are going to be 13-16 millimeter bolt, and then you're going to remove this brake line. This is a 10 millimeter bolt. You have to pop this thing from here. All right, you use a tool like this to remove trim or rivets. And okay, so we're going to remove first the bottom bolt. Unscrew this and then hammer it. Use a hammer to get it out of there. Once you do that, you can start with this one. All right, and you make sure you have the nut flat or flush with the bolt, so you can hammer right here. To get it out, all right, because it's gonna be stuck there. Do not hammer on the bolt without the nut, because you can damage the tip or the thread. Next, we're gonna need to remove the sway bar link, this one right here. Okay, after you remove the nut is gonna be at 3/4, and after you remove that, it's almost all the way out. A couple taps with the hammer, and you're gonna be able to get it out of there. Now that we have that, we're going to remove this nut completely from here. Keep in mind that the whole thing is going to fall down, right? The whole hub assembly, rotor, caliper, and everything. Be careful with the brake line, okay? We already disconnected from the strut, but whenever we remove this bolt, this whole thing is going down. So there is no more pressure on this arm. You see that? And now we're going to be able to remove the whole strut, okay? Now you want to be careful with the brake line, okay? You want to be careful because at this moment it's just hanging there. You don't want to break it or something else happen to it, so just be careful. Now we're going to remove. There's a lot of pressure on the brake and I don't like it. It's a lot of pressure. We're gonna tie this thing down. There you go. Just a couple of zip ties there, you know, so this thing is not hanging all the way down, because you know there is the brake line and it's getting so much pressure of this thing hanging there. So let's go ahead and remove these four 30 millimeter bolts, and we're gonna be able to remove the whole strut. There it is. We have the old piece, the new piece, and we're ready to install it. Those bolts first. We will install this side first, so let's get to it. So in a way, you kind of have to wiggle it in order to get it there. Because as you can see, when you move it, you know, it kind of aligns with the strut. So you kind of have to wiggle things, you know, to get it in there. Remember, just wiggle. And we have that and we have those bolts in. We have to do this one, and as you can see, this sway bar link has to be here in this hole right here, but this, you can see, it's too high. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna torque these two bolts down, and then when we're down here, we're gonna install our jack stand. We're gonna put it under the control arm right here, and then we're gonna lower the jack. That way this thing is gonna go up, right? And I don't have the specs for this, so I'm just gonna, you know, go with my gut here, screw it up. There. Now that we have the bottom part, we're gonna do the top part. 50mm bolt. Don't forget your brake line. Okay, it's time to do the sway bar. We got the jack under the control arm, lower control arm, and then we are going to remove the jack. Now the whole thing, you know, just as long as this thing goes up, so we can align the sway bar. You see the difference? Yeah, sway bar should go here. You see how difference is there. So we're gonna lower. You see, as long as you are lowering the jack, the control arm is going up, because we have the jack stand there. We're gonna need the jack stand as close as the front as possible. And there you go. We cannot get it aligned now. See that? We'll get it in there. There you go. We're gonna hold it with a 3/4 wrench, and then we're gonna use an impact with an 8mm socket to install it. In this case, we want to put the impact on reverse. There you go. It's ready. And pretty much that's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Install a strut on these Ford Mustangs. This will apply for several models. This is a Ford Mustang 2014. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please consider like and subscribe. Thank you very much.